I don't want to die. It's too late, George. His presence is already here.
Alright geezers, another terrific slop video. In today's Breaking Truves, anti-natalists aren't happy. Yep, that was a full stop at the end there. Generally, they are miserable fucking people. But specifically here, they are not happy with Peppa Pig. Yeah, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig have welcomed into the world Evie, I believe, making Peppa Pig no longer an only child, which is weird because I swear she already had a little piglet half sprog.
The parents have already gone, George.
No. Didn't she have a little brother or sister or something? Because all of these headlines I'm reading, it's just talking about how Peppa Pig now has a little sister. I thought she already had a... No? Alright. In other truths, Curious George apparently doesn't have a tail, so that's concerning. That has me worried. We'll keep you posted on that. Paul McCartney, also still alive, so again, hear it here first. You will get the breaking truths on the topics that fucking well matter, dear viewer. But no, anti-natalists are terribly upset with these fictional characters breeding, doing something they have made a core staple of their personality in not doing. Honestly, how fucking boring do you have to be to make something you don't do like a core staple of who you are as a person? Anti-natalist, dear viewer, their entire worldview, their entire philosophy... Oh, he's fucking the blanket again. Honestly, my fiance's cat is very pro-natalist. He never stops fucking that thing. Thank you to whoever sent me those cat denims, by the way. He has been wearing these little cat Levi's. I don't think he likes them very much. They do look a bit fucking ridiculous. He keeps trying to get them off. But he has to learn. No, he has to learn. You are in my house. You are not just going to strut around with your arsehole out. Alright? We don't do that. Honestly. It's medieval. The conditions I'm expected to put up with. That's a tangent in of itself. But no, anti-natalist's entire philosophy is, I don't want children, and here's a 5-page dissertation on why it's your problem. Awful people, dreadful. Although I will give them this. I will give them one slight praise. At least they are not trying to breed. Right? I can't say that about any of the other miscreant groups I talk about. Right? Astrologers aren't, weeding themselves out of the gene pool, are they? No, they're fucking not, and that is an issue. Oh, spoken like a true Scorpio. Kill yourself. No, I mean that sincerely. Kill yourself. See, the world would be a better place, dear viewer, if every astrologer got castrated by choice. Wouldn't that be good? And we could just wipe them out in a generation and a half. Oh, dear viewer, my heart would sing. I would be as happy as a Capricorn. No, sorry, I would be as happy as a leprechaun. Oh, God, no. Most astrologers, this is a fun fact, by the way, most astrologers are Cancer. And I'm not talking about the star sign. But anti-natalists, they're terribly unhappy here. In other truths, a creator by the name of the Outdoor Boy. Oh, fucking hell. No, I'm sorry. That sounds like a nudist website that is a thinly veiled front for child porn. What the fuck is that? The outdoorboys.com. He's retired. He's thrown in the towel. This is a channel with 15 million subscribers. And he's decided he doesn't want all that fame. He doesn't want people around the world just adoring his videos, where essentially he just films himself walking around a forest. Logan Paul filmed himself walking around a forest. He didn't make an entire fucking career out of it. No, he didn't. But this has annoyed me, dear viewer. This has greatly fucking angered me. The selfishness of people on this platform. Popular YouTuber Outdoor Boys is stepping away from YouTube indefinitely, saying the channel got so big it made it... Sorry, it actually hurts to read this. Got so big it made it hard for his family to live a, quote, normal life. Outdoor Boys, sitting at a cool 14.8 million subscribers, has just announced he's retiring his channel after 11 years and over 1,000 videos. This breaks my fucking heart, dear viewer. Honestly, no. Let me express myself through the art of metaphor. I am but a poor starved farm boy, pouring at the window on the other side of the glass, peering in at an all-you-can-eat buffet the Viscount and his dukes and lords and ladyships have had. Right. Oh, it's an immaculate dinner, dear viewer. Splendid. You've got turkey, you've got roast beef, and that is with a TH, by the way. You've got, roasted vegetables wrapped in meat inside a different kind of meat. It's a contraption you didn't even know fucking existed, dear viewer. And there I am in the cold Arctic, almost Soviet night, pouring at the glass behind the window. Oh, please, mister, please. Just a chicken leg. I'm so fucking hungry. And this fucker comes out in all his, regal, royal apparel. Come to think about it, I'm not actually that peckish. Pop this banquet in the bin. No, please. Please, just 1 million subscribers. That'll be enough. That'll be enough to plenish me. Please don't do this. I don't want this banquet anymore. No, please. I'm so hungry. And it really, really fucking upsets me. The selfishness of people on this wretched fucking website. He didn't think, outdoorboy.com did not think for a single second, how is this going to affect Earth Apologist? Yeah, alright, fair enough. I don't want all this fame I have consciously cultivated over 11 years. I don't want it anymore. I'm tired of being loved by people all over the world. And he's fucking the blanket again. I don't want fame. No, I'm going to throw it all away. I'm going to pop that banquet in the bin. No, you wouldn't even give me the scraps. You won't even give me the scraps. Oh, for fuck's sake. Put your denims on. Honestly, no, but this has really angered me. I think if you willingly, consciously cultivate an audience, you are stuck with that audience. And you are either legally obligated to give it to someone else, me, or you keep it, alright? No, you don't just retire from this website. It's like organised crime. Once you're in, you're fucking well in, mate, alright? No, he shouldn't be allowed to get everything I'm so desperate for and then decide he doesn't want it. How dare you, frankly? Oh, it angers me. It really fucking angers me how selfish other Truves, the albino race offender, as he's now being referred to online. Karl Jobst, no relation to Steve. He's essentially bragging about using bankruptcy as leverage. Something, if you watch the previous terrific Slop Plus installment, you will know I saw coming. I would have been shocked, appalled and disappointed in him if he was not tactically using bankruptcy to slosh his assets around and get out of paying the legal ruling, the damages to Billy Mitchell, the Billy Mitchell Pac-Man man, and associated legal fees. It wouldn't have made sense in this capitalist society we live in if he didn't use and abuse the system that was there, begging Oh, dear viewer, it was begging on its hands and knees in your girlfriend's mascara to be abused. That is our legal system. Yeah, that is New Zealand's legal system. That is America's legal system. If you remember in the previous terrific video, I mentioned my wonderful father, how he abused the legal system to get out of paying child maintenance. Honourable, frankly. He was an artist of conning and manipulating other people. And one day, maybe, in my own small way, I hope to be just like him, my dearest, dearest father. But no, who saw this coming? Show of hands, anyone? Who saw this coming? Very predictable. And my issue is not the fact he's using bankruptcy as leverage. Lots of people do that. God bless yourself. This is the ruthless business mindset you need to be operating with. That's not my issue. My issue is the fact he came at the Gerard the Completionist debacle with such a fucking holier than thou attitude. He was wagging his finger. He was putting the world to right. I can't believe you do this, Jared. I was trying to have some meat on the barbie. I was listening to my Crowded House records, and then I find out you're committing charity fraud. Like, he came at it with such almost like a disappointed father, right? And then it turns out this troublemaker, this fucking cretin, is doing the same shit. Here in the associated Discord screenshots, he's flirting with the idea of going after channels critical of him, which is, of course, something Jobst accused Jared of doing to him and to Mutahar and to various other people. So I'm getting really quite fucking tired of retelling the same story over and over and over again about how, you know, someone comes online, they start chirping up a storm about how they're a saint and how good of a person they are and how they're going to put everyone else to right, and then it comes out in the wash with I'm Alex, with Gerard the Completionist, with this fucker, with Illuminati, all of these fucking people. It comes out that actually, no, they're also scumbags. Everyone on this website is a scumbag. And I'm evidently, last honest man on the internet, I'm evidently the only person who will stand up and say, yeah, I am a scumbag. I'm a deeply selfish, corrupting influence. If you have something I want, I will cheat, con, murder, manipulate my way into getting it. You know, God forbid, dear viewer, I ever have eyes for your girlfriend / significant other. I will take her off your hands, and I will do it remorselessly. I'll tell you that. I will tell you the sort of snaky, Machiavellian little sociopathic bastard I am. No one else can do that. Everyone else comes online, they act like they're Pope Benedict Arnold the 14th or whatever the fuck, and then they get exposed via a twit longer or whatever, or a 15-hour long video essay. No, actually, they are also a scumbag. Mr. Beast is a very notable example of this. His entire brand was, oh, look at me, I gave PS Vitas to little Ethiopian kids that can't see good. And then it comes out, no, you weren't giving PS Vitas to little blind Ethiopian boys. No, you fucking weren't. You weren't helping the impoverished Imbingu tribe with joy and laughter and entertainment. You were just using their suffering to enrich yourself more. Honestly, it's chic philanthropy, innit? Philanthropy. Philanthropy. You know, LARPing as Bob Geldof. Honestly. No. But, sorry, weird tangent. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that this geezer is a little bit of a scumbag in his own special way. Everyone is. And none of them can be honest about it. They judge everyone else. They point fingers and tut-tut-tut at everyone else, and then it turns out they're a register evader, they beat their wife black and blue, they're committing tax evasion or whatever. Just be honest about who you are and what you believe. Yes, astrologists should be put in camps. I stand up and I say that with fucking conviction, dear viewer. I don't need dog whistles, I use blowhorns. In other truths, Columbian Influencer, and yes, I am saying that correctly, they are a fucking virus, dear viewer, has been shot dead following some sort of, I don't know, drug deal involving chocolates. I don't understand the Colombians, dear viewer. Lamona is the influencer in question. She's been shot dead after delivery man hands her chocolates. Now, before anyone gets worried, I cannot stress this enough. Dum cord, stop shaking, please. No, don't cry. Don't cry. I'm fine. I was unharmed in the fatal shooting of influencer Lamona, who was shot dead after the delivery man handed her some chocolates. I had nothing to do with this. I was totally unharmed. I am very much still here. Okay, Big Man Earth Apologist is still here. Lamona, no longer with us. There's another angel in the sky. I am still very much here though. So like/dislike, comment and subscribe. Join our in Truth Theater movement today. I really am using a woman's death as a fucking ad read, aren't I? No, but this woman, I have no idea who she is. Influencer, I think, is just a nice PC way of referring to an online prostitute. I could be wrong. Although every female influencer I've ever seen also has an OnlyFans. So, if I'm wrong, please articulate how exactly. She was shot dead. She's Colombian, so no doubt the cartel were involved. Maybe there was like a drug deal gone wrong. Maybe these chocolates were laced with Charlie. Yeah. Oh, Colombia does it right, dear viewer. If you want coke, you go to Mexico. Everyone knows that. But if you want coke, you go to Colombia. Yeah, Colombia. Tony Montana. Get that Colombian shit, man. I really am giving up at this point. But no, Lamona, terribly, tragically, fatally shot. Again, please, let's get Dum called a safety blanket. He's really not taking this news well. I'm fine, mate. I'm fine. I was uninvolved. Oh, he loves me, that man. He really does. He loves me. He couldn't live without me. He's never going to unsubscribe. Alright, the rest of you haven't proven your fucking loyalty yet. He has. Because he made me a video, bless him, where he's driving around, listening to the Beach Boys. Oh, he loves the Beach Boys, does our Dum called. He does. I believe he once immortally referred to this channel as like a bowel movement. Yeah, sometimes uncomfortable, but always necessary. And those words stuck with me. They really did. You know, they were sweet words. I don't feel a lot in the way of emotions, but that, you know, it touched me somewhere deep inside, past the piss, the venom, the barbed wire, the sulfuric acid. It touched me somewhere. Dum Cord touched me. I will now point on the dole to where he Attaboy, Earth Apologist. Take one of the few viewers you do have and accuse them of being a rapist. Brilliant. Great. Oh, we are winning with this one, aren't we, dear viewer? But no, Lamona, Colombian influencer, shot dead. I had nothing to do with the delivery of these chocolates. Is chocolate here a euphemism? Because, I mean, influencer is. So maybe chocolate is like a kinky little euphemism for, you know, hard drugs. And the cat is now being sick. Wonderful. This is great. I love this life, dear viewer. I love this life. Aren't you jealous? Aren't you so fucking jealous? I'm going to have to cut this one short because my fiance's cat has just sort of spewed up venom all over the carpet. Oh, wonderful. Brilliant. You know, some paedophiles would call that karma. I would call that an inconvenience. I love you, God bless yourself, and as usual, don't stop your cat from shagging a blanket, because he will protest vomit everywhere. In other truths and closing this, a decent, adequate. I like to think I'm quite humble when it comes to describing myself. I think this video was alright. Closing this mediocre Earth Apologist installment, Scar Louis 123, known as Richard Jordan, I believe that's what his mum calls him, has been arrested for sexual exploitation of a minor. Yeah, it's terrible. It really is. Another paedophile or hebephile. I'm not sure what stage of the evolution. It's like Pokemon, isn't it? I'm not sure if this one's evolved into a hebephile or if he's a full fat fucking infantophile. I don't have the details, dear viewer. Life is too short. If you want me to do the research, pay me to do the research. But he's been arrested now. I believe charged with exploitation, sexual exploitation of a minor. That's terribly sad. That's very upsetting. He kind of looks like, who does he look like? He looks like one of the chipmunks from Alvin and the Chipmunks if he was made real. You get what I'm talking about, but he looks like someone. Oh, that's going to fucking bug me. That's really going to bug me. Comment below, who does this geezer look like? But I'm sure he'll be very popular in prison. You know, paedophiles. Oh, they loved. Inmates love paedophiles. Because, yeah, alright, fair enough. I stabbed my girlfriend in the eye with a butter knife. But kids, that's a line in the fucking sand. Alright, that I will not tolerate. So I'm sure he's having the time of his life, dear viewer, reenacting the scene from Ghost where they make the pottery in some prison cell somewhere to Unchained Melody. Oh, my darling, my love, it's your touch. Oh, the Everly Brothers, dear viewer. What do you think of the Everly Brothers? I really am. I'm done. I'm done. This is the last Earth Apology. Please, I'm so hungry. I'm so fucking hungry. I don't want this banquet.